Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily English Dialogue. I'm your host, Leo, and I am so happy you decided to spend some of your time with us today.
Right. Sorry, Leo. And I'm Jack. Welcome back, everyone. Wow, sorry about that, guys. I just got a notification that someone tagged me in a photo from 3 years ago, and I had to see what it was. You know how it is, right? You see that little red bubble on your screen, and your brain just goes, check it now.
Well, actually, that is exactly what we are talking about today. Jack, you've been looking at your phone since the moment you walked into the studio, even while I was introducing the show.
I know, it's a bad habit. I think I check my phone every 5 minutes. It's like a reflex now. I don't even think about it anymore. My hand just reaches for my pocket automatically. It's actually kind of scary when you stop and think about it.
It is scary, and you aren't alone. Today, we are discussing screen time and the concept of a digital detox. Jack, I want you to be honest with our listeners. Open your phone settings right now and tell us, what was your screen time yesterday?
Oh man, do I have to? Okay, let me see. Settings, battery, screen time. Oh no, this is embarrassing. Yesterday, my screen time was 8 hours and 12 minutes. 8 hours? That is literally a full workday. How is that even possible? I don't remember being on my phone for 8 hours.
8 hours. Think about that, Jack. That is 1/3 of your entire day. If you sleep for 8 hours and use your phone for 8 hours, you only have 8 hours left for everything else. Work, eating, talking to real people.
Wow, when you put it that way, I feel like a total phone addict. I spent 3 hours just on social media apps, mostly just scrolling through videos of people cooking food I'll never make or dogs doing silly tricks. It feels like I'm wasting my life 1 minute at a time.
That is why people are starting to talk about a digital detox. A detox is usually when you stop eating bad food to clean your body, but a digital detox is when you stop using technology to clean your mind.
A detox for my brain. So does that mean I have to go live in a cave in the mountains with no electricity? Because I'm telling you right now, Leo, I need my high-speed internet. If the Wi-Fi goes down for 10 minutes, I start to panic. The FOMO, the fear of missing out, is very real for me. I feel like if I'm not online, the whole world is having a party without me.
No caves required, Jack, but I did an experiment this past Sunday. I decided to unplug for exactly 24 hours. From Saturday night to Sunday night, my phone was turned off and hidden in a kitchen drawer.
24 hours? No way. How did you survive? What did you do when you were waiting for your coffee? What did you do while you were eating lunch? Didn't you feel bored or lonely? I think I would go crazy after 2 hours. I'd probably start talking to my plant houses just to have some interaction.
It was difficult for the first 2 hours. I kept reaching for my pocket. Just like you said, it's a physical reflex. But after that, it was amazing. I felt so much more relaxed. I didn't have any notifications buzzing in my pocket. No one was pinging me. I felt like I owned my time again.
So, what did you actually do with all that free time? If you weren't doom scrolling through news or checking emails, how did you spend your Sunday?
I read a physical book, a real one, made of paper and ink. I went for a walk in the park, and for the first time in years, I didn't wear my headphones. I actually heard the birds and the wind in the trees. I even sat on a bench and just watched people. I didn't take any photos to post on Instagram. I just enjoyed the moment for myself.
That sounds so old-fashioned, but also, I have to admit, it sounds kind of peaceful. Sometimes I feel like my brain is loud because there's so much information coming in from my phone all the time. It's like a constant stream of noise that never stops.
Exactly. Our brains weren't designed to handle that much information. Every time you get a like or a message, your brain gets a hit of dopamine. It's a chemical that makes you feel happy for a second, so you keep looking for more. That's why it's so hard to put the phone down.
So it's literally like a drug. No wonder I feel so tired even when I'm just sitting on a sofa on my phone. My brain is working overtime. So if I wanted to try this digital detox, do I have to go cold turkey like you did? Can I start small? Because 24 hours sounds like a mountain I'm not ready to climb yet.
You can definitely start small. You don't have to go cold turkey, which means stopping completely all at once. You can try a digital Sabbath, maybe just 4 hours on a Sunday morning. Or you can try phone-free zones.
Phone-free zones? Like the dinner table? My mom would love that. She's always complaining that I'm texting while I'm eating her famous spaghetti.
Yes, or the bedroom. Many experts say you should never look at your phone an hour before sleep. The blue light from the screen tells your brain it's daytime, so it's harder to fall asleep.
Oh, so that's why I'm awake until 2 a.m. staring at the ceiling. I'm going to try it, Leo. Tonight, I'm leaving my phone in the living room. It's going to be hard, but I want to feel that quiet brain you talked about.
That's a great goal, Jock. I'm proud of you. Now, before we finish, let's review some of the vocabulary we used today for our listeners.
Great idea. First, we have screen time. This is the total time you spend looking at your phone, tablet, or computer. My screen time was way too high.
Then we use the word unplugged. This means to disconnect from the internet and electronics to focus on the real world.
We also talked about doomscrolling. This is when you spend a long time scrolling through bad or negative news on social media. It's a very bad habit.
And don't forget dopamine. That's the chemical in your brain that makes you feel good and keeps you addicted to your phone notifications.
Finally, we use the phrase cold turkey. This means to stop a bad habit completely and immediately instead of doing it slowly.
We hope this episode inspired you to try a little digital detox of your own this week, even just for 1 hour.
Yeah, put the phone down, go for a walk, and talk to a real human. Thanks for joining us today on Daily English Dialogue.
Have a wonderful, unplugged day, everyone. Happy practicing!
See you next time. Bye.